Hello, this is David Shaw, and welcome to this short presentation on an acceptable use policy for GenAI. It consolidates the ideas presented in the video found here on this channel on a risk framework for GenAI. It consists of do's and don'ts, so without any further preamble, I'll get right into it. If you would like a full text Word version of this, use the QR code at the end and email me for a copy. Let's start with the don'ts, the things that you must not do. Do not use unapproved GenAI providers. Do not use GenAI without considering potential ethical implications. Do not upload customer, vendor, partner, or corporate information into GenAI workspaces without explicit written consent. Do not train models on data that is restricted for users. Do not use GenAI when more traditional, explainable, or deterministic techniques are more appropriate. Here are some more of things that you must not do. Do not ignore risks from third-party data providers. Do not enter or upload any sensitive, proprietary, or confidential corporate data information into GenAI. Do not enter into GenAI any personally identifiable information of anyone, such as name, address, phone, email, postal code, age, birth date, relationship, sex, gender, race, nationality, and so forth. Do not copy-paste any GenAI output and then claim that you own it. Do not use GenAI to create passwords. Now here are some things that you must do. You must observe existing acceptable use policies for using IT services. You must use a whitelisted GenAI provider. You must always have a human exercising oversight on the use and output of GenAI. You must review and verify the validity of the output from GenAI with other primary sources to avoid malicious, incorrect, or hallucinatory content. You must maintain a log of GenAI use with the prompt that you used to facilitate traceability, accountability, and auditing. You must observe and conform to applicable government regulations. You must be familiar with the contract, SLA, privacy, data storage, and security policies of the GenAI service provider to understand responsibilities and liabilities. You must review the GenAI service provider's published security policies, privacy policies, and data handling practices to ensure that they align with your organization's standards. You must verify third-party validation of the GenAI service provider's security practices. You must understand the GenAI service provider's terms of service to avoid legal or operational surprises post-adoption. You must identify written and verbal content that is GenAI to ensure transparency. You must be cautious using output that may be incorrect or not correspond to the input. You must obtain written consent to enter customer, vendor, partner, or corporate information into GenAI workspaces. You must be cautious using output that may be incorrect or not correspond to the input. You must obtain written consent to enter customer, vendor, partner, or corporate information into GenAI workspaces. And finally, you must provide periodic training on inappropriate and appropriate prompts and how to identify inappropriate and extraneous output. You must securely delete all uploaded data. You must ensure ethical and responsible use of GenAI. And finally, you must use GenAI with a security-first mindset. Thank you for watching this. If you would like to continue the conversation, please email me using the QR code.